This is probably like the 5th take I've taken of this video, so hopefully this will be the last one. Probably not. Hello there, and welcome to this video, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be an outline of the projects that I plan to do on this channel in the near future. Originally, I was just planning on doing a bunch of videos on makeup, essentially reviews, and also how I use my makeup, what has worked for me, what has not. But I realized that there were a few other things that I also wanted to include on this channel, and I'll have different projects for those. So first of all, makeup. I've only recently gotten into makeup. About 5 years ago, one of my friends gave me a Pat McGrath palette, and that was the first real makeup that I had had. I'd had some other things in the past, but they were pretty far and few between, and I will say I don't think any of them actually worked for me in terms of colors. So it was pretty eye-opening for me to get a really nice eyeshadow palette and be able to play with it. And from then, I have dipped my toes into a lot of different makeup. I found things that really worked for me. I found a lot of things that really didn't work for me. And I did a lot of research for these things beforehand. So it kind of surprised me how hard it's been to find things that work. So I thought I'd give back to the makeup community by making videos of my reviews of using a lot of these products for in most cases, at least a year, if not more, and letting you know what I think of them, who I think they work for, who I think they don't work for, and just my overall impressions of them. Mostly because these are the kind of videos that have really helped me. In particular, I really like in-depth videos, like what Hannah Louise Poston does a lot of the time, where she takes a product and just does a really deep dive into it. It really helps me understand what a product is like and if it's something that I would like. So I hope to give back that kind of content. So in addition to makeup, I'm also quite into skincare, and I've been into skincare for a very long time, mostly because I've had a lot of different skin issues since I was very young. So I do want to be able to give back to the community in terms of what I have found to work for my skin, which is very oily, very dehydrated, and what I've done to make my skin healthier. Also around skincare, I do plan on doing a low buy or a no buy. Um, in contrast to makeup, I feel like I have a much worse habit of buying skincare that I don't need and that I might not even like, especially if I can find it on sale. I'm kind of bad about purchasing things if they're a really good deal, especially if it's like really nice, bougie looking skincare. And this doesn't work for me very well because my skin is also very sensitive, so I can't do fragrance. And that throws out a lot of really high-end skincare. So I haven't figured out what rules I'm going to put in place for my skincare no buy or low buy, but I'll probably have a separate video on that. So in addition to makeup and skincare, I've also been journaling for a few years, and this is probably the least amount of content that I will put in here from a particular category. But I have gone through 2 journals so far, and I am in the process of setting up my third one, and I feel like I've learned a lot between these 2 journals and even in just setting up this one. And I'd really like to share that because I found more and more doing bullet journaling and researching different ways to use these journals, different what people will call spreads. I think it's very personalized, and I really appreciate when people put up ideas that really help me. And it takes a lot to find those things and to work through and find those things. So again, I just want to post what works for me and as an example of what might work for you or things to try out. So I'll probably have a few videos on the way I currently do my journal, the things that I've done in the past. And then also I think I might even have a video on the way that I would recommend starting out bullet journaling if you're brand new, because I definitely struggled with that. Um, and I think a lot of other people struggle with that in very similar ways to how I did. So that's my overview of what I plan to do on this channel. So those are kind of my project areas are going to be makeup, skincare, and my journals. So if this kind of content interests you, I hope that you'll subscribe and follow along. But more importantly, thank you so much for sharing your precious time with me. I hope that this video was fun to watch, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.